Okay, on the first responder topic,
Yes.
how can we expand the police force quicker?
Okay, so I think one of the best tools that we have for this is our CCPD. So that stands for the Crime Control Prevention District, and that was passed by voters recently. And this is something that is going to give our first responders the budget that they need faster than our city budget can allow. Really happy that that passed. So the way that it worked was our city collects sales tax, and our local sales tax is broken up into a few different buckets. So our city gets some of the money, and then our Economic Development Corporation gets some of the money. And as a city council, we said we're going to take the money that we already collect that goes to the EDC, and we're going to split it in half. EDC keeps half goes to our first responders. Now, to do something like that, that's not a decision we can just make as a council. So that had to go to voters. So voters passed it, and I was really happy. And so what that has done is it just reallocated funds that we were already collecting. This isn't a new tax. We've had a lot of questions about that. It's not a new tax. It was money we were already collecting. It's just now going to a different place. So that has been a huge boost to our first responders to help grow our department more quickly. We've already been able to buy equipment and I think hire additional officers due to that CCPD outside of our normal yearly budget. So that's going to be a huge boost to our department that I'm really, really excited about.
Love that. So obviously, love Chief White, love
Yes.
Chief Holcomb. So I'm not
Wonderful.
leaving fire out of this. Just
Yes.
FYI, I love fire, love Forney Fire. How do you support first responders in general?
I use my position to help further the things that are going to make their departments better. When we talk about leaving their departments better than I found them, one of the big things for that is civil service. And if you aren't a part of the first responder world, you might not know what that means. So Texas is an at-will employment state. And civil service, when a city has that for their police and their fire department, it removes the at-will part. So what it does is it's designed to create a merit-based and non-political framework for promotions and for disputes. So it takes the politics out of it and it removes the at-will part to where they have representation at the table with city government. And, again, that wasn't a decision we could make as a city council. So as a city council, we voted to put that on the ballot. We had every city council member vote to put on the ballot except for one. So then it went to voters, and voters passed it. And this was back when I was first on council. And that's been a huge recruitment tool for our city. So firefighters and police officers want to work for cities that have civil service. It's a huge protection for them in their jobs. So that has been a big way that I've helped support our first responders, was helping support and promote civil service coming to our town, along with CCPD.
Love that.
Yeah.
So thank you for all you do. All of our first responders,
Yes.
we love you. Couldn't do without you.
They keep the city running. Absolutely.
They're
Absolutely.
incredible.
Yes.
And they're very approachable. They will respond to everything you ask, whether it's Chief White, Chief Holcomb.
Yes.
You can always reach out to
And
them.
they're super knowledgeable about their fields. I am so impressed whenever Chief Holcomb or Chief White gets up to make presentations in council. If you ever watch council, they know their stuff. Oh, yeah. They know the right things to ask for because they have experience. So we have very experienced chiefs right now, which is a huge, huge blessing to our town. Yeah.
I love that. And they will have coffee with you. We've had coffee with them.
Yes,
both, so
absolutely.
Always invite them out for that. And thank them when you see them.
Yes,
okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, so taking EDC out of this,
yes,
how can we keep local businesses in our downtown area alive?
I think we need to do a better job of promoting them through our official city channels. Utilizing social media better. Forney's a social media town. I think that we could do a better job as a city of promoting them. Had a downtown business owner approach me recently about an idea of having a dedicated billboard that draws business to our downtown area. And I thought that was a really great idea. So I'm interested to see if we can get that idea off the ground. It's when business owners come to us with ideas like that, I think the follow through is important. So I really loved that specific idea. And I think we also need to have better communication between our city and the existing groups that already support downtown, which would be the Forney Arts Council, the Downtown Business Association. Nobody wants to attend another meeting, but I think having more regularly scheduled meetings between all these groups would help move the ball forward on downtown a lot more. Yeah. So I think that those are some things that we could be doing.
I agree.
And then also continuing to hold large city events downtown. I think it's one of the most important things we can do. I was so happy when we put Christmas on Main back downtown because it brings people from all over Forney, some people that don't even know downtown is there until they come to see their child singing in one of the Christmas concerts. Yeah. They're like, oh, this is so cute. This is a downtown area. I love it. So those big city events downtown are really important to continue having.
Yeah. And if y'all haven't been, Gilmore Girls
Yes.
at downtown,
That is
incredible.
a really big event. Yes.
Yeah, love that.
Yes.
Love that. So on city events downtown or in Forney in general, like the parks, how can we make those city events better?
We have a whole parks board of residents that we ask to serve on here. And I think that listening to their input and suggestions as they work with the Parks Department is really important when we have city boards because they bring perspectives from all over the city. I think utilizing our boards well is a good thing. Also, as council members, we get a lot of feedback after events of things that may be frustrations or a logistical issue or something that they saw that they're like, hey, maybe this could have been better. I think taking that input and making sure it's shared with city staff and that some of those changes happen, that's one of the most important things that we can do, like as council members, because sometimes change is really good.
Yeah.
And our residents, they pick up on things that maybe I didn't notice at an event. I'm like, oh, thank you so much for telling me. Like we talked about earlier, let us know when there's problems so that we can try to address them. Yeah.
Multiple voices help.
Multiple voices help. Absolutely. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so kind of piggybacking off that, we talked about social media. So how can we utilize city social media platforms to generate positive growth for our businesses?
Yeah, I think that more consistent highlights of our local businesses that are not our large chains. We love our large chains, so appreciative that they're here, but most of them have dedicated large departments that help them advertise, and our local businesses don't have that. So I think more consistent use of our city social media platforms to highlight our local businesses is definitely a huge thing that we could do.
Perfect. And if you're a citizen, put them on your Facebook.
Yes.
Shout them out.
I stopped by here. Yes.
Yeah. Just tag them. That's all you need. Put it on everything Forney. There's 1 million Forney Facebook pages.
Yes.
Reach out.
Something else that I like to do just in my own personal life is I love buying gift cards for teachers to our local businesses. Yeah. That's what we do a lot of years for Christmas is we do the local businesses, and that gets not only our teachers something, but it also gets them into local businesses. So
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.